I know that I redeems, and in the end he will stand upon the earth. Even though my skin has been destroyed, yet in my flesh I will see him. Malibongwe. Azanga nanto apha emhlabeni, yabonakala basinawuphuma nanto. Inkosi ayibolekile. Kwa inkosi ethabathileyo, igama lenkosi malibongwe. Azanga nanto apha emhlabeni yabonakala basinawuphuma nanto. Inkosi ayibolekile kwa inkosi ethabathileyo, igama lenkosi malibongwe. I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live, even though he dies. He who believes and lives in me will never die. Igama lenkosi malibongwe. Sesedla ubomi sekufeni, ncedo lethu salifumana kubani na? Salifumana kuThixo odale umhlaba. Igama lenkosi malibongwe. Sesedla ubomi sekufeni, ncedo lethu salifumana kubani na? Salifumana kuThixo odale izulu nomhlaba. Igama lenkosi malibongwe. I know the Redeemer lives, and that in the end he will stand upon the earth. Even though my skin has been destroyed, yet in my flesh I will see him. Igama lenkosi malibongwe. Ma sicele ke iculo sizawungena ke kule nkonzo katata.
Pesefela re kene mosebetsing wa ntate.
And by so saying, on behalf of the family, Losabe family, let me welcome everyone here, where we are going to bid our final goodbyes to our brother, father, teacher, one of the best teachers Kagisho Comprehensive Secondary School ever had, and our friend, Mr Sammy Losabe. It has been a privilege to have him on this earth, and we thank God for giving Sammy Losabe to us, because he has produced quite a lot of people with stature. He's produced doctors, nurses, lawyers, we can name them. And it has been a privilege personally to be acquainted with him, because I have known him personally since we have been children. I have known him fellow scouter. We've been attending scouts together. We've been at the same church, St. John's Methodist Church together. We grew together. We met together at the university. And above all, we have been like a family because his late father, may his soul also rest in peace, was a friend to my father. So I am deeply touched, the same as you are deeply touched by his sudden departure. And without any waste of time, I am going to ask, as we start our program, I am going to ask Kamofelo to come to the stage. That is the first item on the program, Kuoka Kamofelo. And whilst Kamofelo is coming onto the stage, I am going to ask a hymn that will also bring him on the stage. And also just an announcement, ke tlo kopa batho botlhe ba ileng gore ba kgethilwe go tla go bua ha re ka bua for nako e nnyane fela ka gonne puo e ntsi thata re tshwanetse re neele mo go moruti a tle ka mantswe a kgothatso. So ke tlo kopa gore ka 10:15 e nne nako ya moruti go tlela ka 11:00. Ke tlo kopa Putego e eme mme e emise Kamofelo a tle a tlo bua. Just a slight change. Moruti re tlo monela nako go tloga ka 10:30 to 11. Ka gonne re tlo tloga mo ka 11 o'clock not go to 11. And then ke tlo kopa ene moruti le simolola a bule ka thapelo.
Master Azani, Thixo ungumdali othanda inkosi ubothu bethu bekwazi wena uyinkosi lekulekukanye kawusimele sinesicakaza konke Thixo umnikazi wenkosi wena siyeza phambi kwenkosi siyacela umnikazi wenkosi wena banathi inkosi hlekazi wena sesituleni ukuthi abantu silamukele inkosi kwethu apha Yabona ukubona athi ke lehlekule phakathi ekhaya singathi ke sikwazi ukusemana Siyacela ngezo inkosi ngokwengcwele. Sinikeza namsi wehlele inkosi umhlaba unkosi. Uyiqhubekele ngqondo kusikamanje. Nansi le family inkosi bephambi inkosi. Ibala bakamanje baphumule kusikamanje. Balondoloze bathwale ngezinto zakubele kusikamanje. Bonke abantu abakathulela inkosi. Ngabe kubekho amahluko amavane ngendlela bakhe kusikamanje. Siyacela ngezo inkosi ngokwengcwele. Nathi usibale kusikamanje inkosi. Cela izinto abakanye bathatha loyisemnyama ngokwengcwele. Amen.
And next on the order of the day, ke Botshelo jwa Moswi bo tla baliwa ke Sister Kagisho Losabe. Fa Sister Kagisho Losabe atla, ke tla kopa just one verse e tla mo emisang a tlo bala Botshelo jwa Moswi.
Mr Machuisa Samuel Sammy Obonika Diwali Tipalani 1965 Momotseng wa Mangabu. Ke morwa wa gagwe Modise Losabe ba ba se ba mo eteletse kwa pele. O tsene sekolo kwa Mangabu le kwa Mara. A feletsa Malamatlo kwa Kagisho Secondary School. O fetetse kwa TNT e leng Technical Northern Transvaal. E itsagaleng jaaka TUT gompieno go ithutela land survey. Ka lebaka la ditlhaselo distrike a boela kwa mogae go ithutela CED e leng Secondary Education Diploma a dira BA Bachelor of Arts kwa Vista University. O simolotse go dira jaaka morutabana kwa Kagisho Secondary School ka 1990 go fitlhela ka ngwaga wa 2018 ka ntlha ya bolwetse. O tsene mo nyalong e boitshepo le Mme Phike ka ngwaga wa 2000. Batlhokofadiwa ka barati ba le babedi e leng Thabiseng le Ofentse. O tlogelela lefatshe le le ka kwano ka la 24 Motsheganong ka 2021 ka fa morago ga bolwetse jo bo telele. O tlogelela molekane wa gagwe, barati ba le babedi, lewelana la gagwe e leng Rashupi le bana ba gabo ba le batlhano ba babedi ba se ba mo eteletse kwa pele. Robala ka Kagisho, motho o a pulana.
Thank you very much. As we move on with our program, let us remember that this is the day where we also remember the life and times of Sammy. This is the day where we remember all the positive things that he has done on this planet Earth, all the contributions that the God-given talent he has rendered on this earth. So we are also going to remember how he contributed on this earth, mainly as a teacher, because he has contributed a lot in producing people of stature in this life. he has lived his life very well because he has made people who are people ba e leng gore ba bitsa batho ba setšhaba, batho setšhabeng. So we are also going to remember all those things that he has done. Ine se motho hela, ine le morutabana, ine le tichere e leng gore o na dira tiro ya gagwe ka manontlhotlho. Re tlo go utlwa dilo tse e leng gore o di dirile. By so saying, I am going to call upon Me Mamosa Baileng a tlo go bua jaaka moagisane. And fa Me Mamosa Baileng a le mo tseleng a tla mo staging, ke tlo go kopa temana le yo sifela e leng gore e tla mo emisa ko ntle ga e le gore ene Me Mamosa o na le temana ya gagwe e leng gore e tla mo emisa ba gaetsho.
Ke leboha sebaka sena se ke se fuweng ke family hore ke tlotla ke buella baahisane ba Kompliment. Ha ke tsebe gore na ke qala ka hore ho ba motho re tlile mona ka ena e ne le motho a bonolo haholo. E ne le motho e le motho a ikokobeditseng nako ena kaofela, motho a dutseng hae. Ntate Losabe nna ne ke mo botsa Sammy ha qala ho fihla Bloemfontein o fumane sentse re le teng rona mono. Monna ka o sa mo eteletse pele a ba bona dithuto ntse di kena mono ba re mane re fumane baahisane ba batjha. Ke taba hore ha ba nna ke ya ke batla hore ha ba ke lo itsebisa re ba tsebe hore nna ke bo mang mona. Monna ka ne le motho a ratang hore hae kaofela Bloemfontein re batho ba pele ba ho fihla mo re ke ya ke nna motho a tlamehang ho amohela batho ba fihlang Bloemfontein mona. Ka nnete o ile a ya a ba fihla he a lo itsebisa Sammy ha qeta le rona ra ya ka nnete. Mara ha kgutla re hen ach mara mthako monna hai man ha ke mo fumane hantle go ba ke re ke a bua ke bona thotse fela. But anyway never rephilela fela jalo mo he. Ka nnete Sammy kutse nako e telele nna ke mo bone ne ntse ke tsamaya le mama Sodwa re tsamaya re ya ko Rosepark re lo mo bona o na ke ena a tswa sepatala ka nako ngwe ntse re dutse fela re tla bona ambulance se fihletse tjenana Helman tswekere le yona ye ka nnete ba tla mo stabilizer ka ba ya sepatala for 2 days a ba khutla hape a tswa o kutse ka nnete. Ke kopa mama Sodwa o tie ngwana rona wa tseba hore ha ba ntsela ena ke tsamaile le nna monna ka ula kula ne re ya sepatala o no ntsamaisa yona. Ke kopa o kope ntate Modimo nako ena kaofela mathata a hao o rapela ngwana rona haholo e seng hanyane e le hore o tlo tsebe hore o be le matla. Ne ke sena matla o pake ke wena o no nkuka hara bosiu ka bo 11 fela o tlo se re founa ke rabang ha ke monate ke sa tsore na ke hoba ke ile ka leka hore ke getsa strong for my children athe ke a ipolaya. O lle, ha o batla ho lla, o ntshe bohloko, o tla fumana matla ho Ntate Modimo, hoba le nna ke nena wa mpona. It's 13 years. Fela, that pain is still there. E ka ka ntho ya maobane. But now, ha ke hopola Sammy, ho ile ba le freak accident ko haka, ho tjhaka garageng. Batho ba ile ba tla, I was not aware, ile Maria tjenana, nna ke o rile hitara ke shebile TV le setloelwana sa ka. Ha ke re motho o sa fihla kokota, he hwa tjha, man ho tjhaeng, re kwetse monyako wa garage. Ha bula monyako wa garage, ho sutsa mosufa, vurr, o kena o etsa tjena, re tswang, re laitile le hitara ya gas. Man, re ha tswa ke re gas, molona ha o tla ka mona, ntlwena kaofela it's going to blow out. Ha re tswela ka ntle re re, ha ke tsebe hore na ba Sammy o tlile ka mang, o bone ka mang go bona ntse a kula. O kene mono, a ge di-blinds tsena, a bula difestere tsa ntlo kaofela, batho ba ne sentse ba le teng, batho ba eme ka ntle ba sa tsebe hore na ba nthusa kang. O ile a bula difestere tseno kaofela etsa tjena. Ke re Emma, motho matla ano kore, he was my guardian angel because I was not supposed to be here. Ge ke be re shweletse ka tlong le setloelwana sa ka, o na le 8 years ka nako eno. Mpa bra Sammy was there for me. Jwalo ka ha ile ba teng, ha monna ka qeta ho hlokana. Ne ke tsamaya le yena, hohle mo ne ke batla ho ya teng, o na tsamaya le nna re le babedi, ke tsamaya ke lo bona ke phetha mabaka ano kaofela. Ka ho ke a leboha ka bophelo ba hao, bra Sammy. You are an angel, and ke a tseba hore le mo teng o ntse re shebile, o tla dula o re shebile. Ka ho ke a leboha.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said, many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends leave footprints in your heart. Footprints that Sammy left in my heart was when him, and I don't know, Shupin, you still remember that, they both taught me how to drive. It was many, many years back. And that is one thing that will forever remain indelible in my heart. One other important thing on a lighter note is, me and Sammy, we had one thing in common. We couldn't dance. We tried. We could sing, but dancing, that was the only thing that we still battled with. And there we are, we have even grown. We gave up. We couldn't even dance. Abatubayako left in Runarneriako righty. It was such something that, was it God-given inability to dance? Right, going forward, as we also celebrate life and times of Sammy. Re tlo kopa puo ka tsala re Nkgadi Kalane atle mo staging, and whilst re Kalane atla re tla kopa sela re Kalane, please. Thank you.
Pele ke dumedisa ha ntse re emetse Sammy, ntse re blofa mosuwehlooho wa mehleng, re Sammy o ne a rata Modimo. Re bua le ntate Sediketso, re pina ya Sammy ke ene re ha thabile haholo, o na bina pina e reng ao Modimo o tletseng tshwaro, re tlile go rapela. Jwale ke a utlwa mosuwehlooho wa mehleng a re ke sure go motswalle o ntate Sediketso, ke sure wena se lo qetela kereke ka nako ya Sunday school. Bomme le bontate ka rialo he, ntumelle ke lebohe motsamaiso wa mosebetsi go mpha monyetla wa go tla celebrate bophelo bo botle ba Sammy Samuel Machuisa. Ke lebohe ntate moruti, ke lebohe family ya Losabe, ke lebohe family ya mo Sammy a nyetseng teng ya Phike ka ho tla ka sheko lena ha Sammy a tšhentšha bophelo. Sammy ha šwa bomme le bontate a tšhentšha bophelo, because le nna le wena re tlo tsamaya one day, re tlo tšhentšha bophelo bona ba lefatshe, re ya bophelo bo botle bo re bileditsweng bona. Ka mpha monyetla ke le nna today ke tlo celebrate bophelo ba Sammy. Family ya Losabe ka le salute ebile ka le dumedisa kaofela. Di-colleague tsa Sammy, batho ba sebetsa le Sammy, baahisane ba Sammy, ke le dumedisa kaofela ha lona ka lebitso le matla, lebitso le ratwang ke Sammy haholo, lebitso le ratwang ke Zora haholo, lebitso le batswadi ba Sammy ba modisitseng ka lona e lebitso la Morena Jesu. Ke le dumedisa ka lebitso la Morena Jesu Kriste leo Sammy a hodisitsweng ka lona. Ke bua ke sena tshabo, ke sena thothomelo, lebitso le bana ba ha Losabe go hodisitsweng ka lona e lebitso la Morena Jesu ntate moruti. Leeto la ka le Sammy, motsamaiso wa mosebetsi a ntse a buile e nngwe ya tsona. Re kopane le Sammy kerekeng ya Methodist sa le banyane haholo, ene le shuping re kena Sunday school. Ke kene Sunday school le Sammy le ena motsamaisi wa mosebetsi eno e leng re Moshotle, le bua ga Sediketso bo Brian ka ba bitsa mabitso a bona, mme bongata ba bona ke dinatla ka ga South Africa, ba eda value maphelong a batho, they make a difference. Sammy ke ene le na Sunday school mo ne re rutwa teng ntate moruti qalo ya bohlale ke o tshaba Morena Modimo. Mo ne re rutwa ke mema mogoladi hore the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Or if you want to be successful in life, you must seek first the kingdom of the Lord and his righteousness. Ke kene le Sammy hape bo mele bontate le mokgatlo wa lebese. Ne re kena lebese ntate moruti le Sammy. Ha ke bona Sammy le metswalle menyaka, di morals tse re di rutlwe le Sammy ke ntate leo. A moya go bala ka khotso. Sammy was so kind. Re rutlwe ke ntate leo mokgatlong wa lebese. He was a man of integrity. He was a man of honor. Sammy na khona wa apologize so easily. Lana sa etsa phoso. Re rutlwe mokgatlong o he. Sammy was able to forgive. He was a forgiver. Sammy mo le mmomele bontate na sa di grudges. Ke bua ke le ka motswalle. Sammy was na arrogance. Sammy was na pride. Sammy was down to earth. Hana fitla motseng wa Bulmanda one ke le teng ka thuti e mme a buang ka yona. Sammy was down to earth. Mme dintho tseo kaofela ke saluta mami le dedi. Ka nka Sammy le bana ba hae kaofela ba ise kerekeng eo ya St John. Ke kene sekolo guilty le Sammy na go nyane ba tla tsama ba ya Rocklands. Nna ke na mokgatlo ya guilty le Sammy. Re kene sekaotso le Sammy. Bo mele bontate Sammy o se ba modimo. Sammy se ba mogana Jesu. Sammy na se ba moya wa halala. Re la kopa le Sammy hape kerekeng ya St Thomas. Mona re kana class together le ene le shopping. Ra ba ra mohela le bona kerekeng ya St Thomas motseng wa Rockland. Sammy ke motsebetse ha o le ho ka kereke. Bo mmele bontate. Me hape re le ga tsama hape ke a kopa le Sammy hape re se le high school. A kena ikelo ke kena le reko. Na ntse tse pitsana di etsa sekolong Sammy. Ya pele ne re le ka ga SCM na le ka ga SCM ya nde ikelo le ke le ka ga SCM ya le reko. Le bona go seretse leu a le ikelo na le bona ikelo le bo khotso le sia mane moemedi. E ba le tere fume SCM. Re bua ka ga Jesu ke morena. Jesu ke mophulusi. Jesu ke poloko. Re ke le hopotso mele bontate ke re Sammy yana re kena mokgatlo wa batjha guilty ya re kena ka ga motse le bo Sammy le bo Brian le ba bangata bana re kena ka ga bona re ga efangedi le bo Sammy re utlwisa the greatest commission ya morena Jesu Christ was to win souls for the Lord. O di captain ke yena ile wa nsitisa ka ke ibula nsitisa ha ke taba le dodana la wesela St Thomas ke le ka recruiter Sammy le shopping le bo Brian re be madodana. Hey, ke a senya ka wa ya ho ba captain la peng mane. A ga le tatetseng sane. Wa le tatile so. Nda tsa bodwana ke tsa go le seng lona. Hey, ba ile ba discourage die go Sammy. Re be madodana. E be ba tlhanka ba thapela. Ba captain o citizen ntate. Ne ke winne ka ba winne. Ba Sammy be ntate wa thapelo o zoda. Sammy ba captain nkawata. Ba tla ngo tata sane. Jabe na pele ke ba ntate wa thapelo bo mmele bontate ke tsebile Sammy hape go Vista University re entse BA le ene library ya na Vista ina re seba haholo ona pasa hantle Sammy la na graduate ne ke le teng Sammy ne le motswalle wa ka le ba ngata bo mmele bontate Sammy ha le ka ba teacher mona Kagisho mona le ka ba teacher nna mane mabewana mane Sammy na sang kgebu teacher Sammy na sang kgebu teacher Sammy na ga thabile ha o le ba ge leu ne re tseba ka thua tloko thabo ya gone ya fela. You have to prepare for the next day as teachers. Re leu ne re campa le bona ha ka mane mara Sammy na rata bo teacher. Ba campa every week ho nna mane because ke le ka ba le monyetla ke be le ntlhopela bona. Ne re la fatshe re bua le bo shipping ka wa beka ha re ka khona jwa ga ne re be le future le destiny entle. Sammy bo me ona rata mosebetsi wa hae. Ona bua ka sekolo sena. Ba tong ka puo ya ntate leo. Mara Sammy was a teacher. Teaching to him was a calling. Batswadi Sammy ana kopana le uzoda ha ka ta kopana le uzoda before mo nyala kopana le ena ka ta kopana le ena o tla ho nna e le sonta le itile shopping ore ye monna ke fumane palisa monna fumane palisa ena re bua le ka go rata modimo e ka go tsaya modimo ba le bang kuka he bang kisa meviki bang kisa bo brada mane a tswa ka mona ke ga ke ene he sebata me ke a lebo zoda wila ga tshwara Semi hantle metsoleng ya Semi rata tanki habedi tanki ya gago ke etsa phoso e kgolo ona le macho moholo a ke tende mandela ke taotswa ke macha le zoda ke ga Semi ke ne ke na le comrade zoda re le matching hey lo mo manya sa lo mo manya ha tla matsa me di matching bommele bontate nka bua tse ngata ka Semi ba Semi nka ga se friend of Semi was a shining star Semi na rata family ya hae ona rata le lapa la hae ona rata ntlo ya hae ba captain ga ga thabila haholo ke le Semi ka bo 1 o'clock re le ha ka sa le batjha ona re lo feta ntlong ya hao mane ona re lo feta plesiri mane ona re lo feta kae ka family ya hae futla re mo manya wa ndire no le gona ba ta feta family tsa rona Semi na rata family ya hae Semi na rata molekane wa hae Semi na rata bana ba hae ha mo ga di ana greda dipotsela di bua ka Semi la ga Semi o tla mo fumana ka ntlong ya hae ka matsatsi ohle Semi a se family man Semi na rata le lapa la hae na rata ntlo ya hae Semi na ithata Semi na rata dintho tse ntle ne ga kena ka ga ntlo ya hae o no bona ga Semi o rata ntlo ya hae ne di kopisa izora ntlong ya hao na ga di super send ne lo di reka e ga ba ke na shaft se ke tsakatsi ke re Semi di kopisa dintho tse ntle mo swalle wa ka bo mmele bo ntate ke ta ketela ke tlo zoda how we are connected you are so connected how are connected wa batho connection ya hao ke amogana Jesu Christ mme o le connected amogana Jesu Christ ha ona mohlolohadi ha ona mohlolohadi ya connected amogana Jesu Christ Semi re tla o hopola batswadi mo tlemo tla ke ta ke rata hore go bommele bontle ba teng mona bommele bontate se nna le Semi ne re tseba hore tsohle di tla feta le hodimo le tla feta lena le fasile le tla feta le nna le wena re tla feta ba tla sela modimo ke a leboha
build your barriers, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. Thought that my pride was gone, oh no. There's something inside so strong, whoa, whoa. Something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, the louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Jericho, your lies will come tumbling. Deny my place in time, you squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so brightly it will blind you. something inside so strong. I know that I can make it.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Kalani. Sammy was friendly, but at the same time he was forthright. Ona sa batle go tiniwa. I remember when I came, ke simolola go bereka mo Kagisho, it was in 1992. Ke simolola go tsena, ke tletse bone bo Sammy bo re leu mo Kagisho. So on my first day, ke neiwa timetable le go te no o tlo ruta Setswana le geography. Kanti mo timetable ya ka di period tsa ka di a shorta. Sammy wa tla mo go nna, "He monna, ke utlwa kwa le deputy principal by then e ne le Mr Stein. Ke utlwa Mr Stein a re di period tsa go di a shorta, ena di shorta it means ya ona tiro. Tlo kwane ka go buella. Nna rata go buella batho Sammy. Antshwara re ya ko go Mr Stein. Mr Stein a ntshupentsa re, no, your periods are not enough, Mr Moshotle. Yano a kitse yano ke bereka yang. Sammy a re mo go Mr Stein, "Meneer, gee hom alles." Ke re Sammy, alles yang yano? Ka re mo go na, "Raymond, o batla tiro or ha o batle tiro? Se ka tla go ntena. Meneer, gee hom alles." Ka ke neiwa subject e nngwe e le gore ke se ke ruti for in my life, a ke se kopane le yone business economics. A ke gopola Mr Leo ka ke ruta business economics, ka ya go mpatlela di-textbook tsa business wa ra tshwara tsa mo go ruta bana bao, tsa mo go prepare. Ka ke ruta business economics, ya ba ka ruta business economics for many years mo Kagisho ka lebaka Sammy. Ka ba ka mmona ke re motho ha batle go tiniwa because na kwatile by then. And whilst I'm going to call upon Mr Leo also a tlo go bua jaaka modirimmogo, he is the principal of Kagisho Comprehensive Secondary School. He's going to follow up on the words of Abraham Lincoln, who said, "In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It is the life in your years that count." Mr. Leo is going to tell us more about the life of Sammy, how that life counted here at Kagisho. Jaaka modirimmogo, Mr. Leo.
Thank you, Program Director, Ndate Moshotle. Program Director, please allow me to try my best to be short because I've seen we also have our district official who is currently our circuit manager, also to give him the opportunity to come and speak on behalf of Moteo District. I will therefore try to be very short so that I don't overlap to your planned time. Bommele bontate, as the program director has alluded, I'm currently the principal of this school. This is what we call the Great Kagisho. We are here today to come and celebrate life ya Sammy. Secondary schooling, I didn't know Sammy because he matriculated at Ikailelo and I matriculated at Muemedi. We met at Vista, Lesemi, in 1987. And we started to be friends based on our performance in our classes. We assisted each other in so many subjects, including one of his major subjects, geography. He majored in Setswana, Mema Mangokape Ute, Umotsamaisitse tsela e. Ya nna baruta bana ba babedi mo sekoleng se ba Setswana. I will come to that later. And we were able to complete our studies together and with other guys in 1989. Then 1990, Sammy started to work or to be appointed at this school. He was appointed at Kagisho on the 18th of January 1990. And I was still at home looking for a job. Then 3 days or 4 days later, he came to me after school. Itakopana Linda, Itar Himuna, Kosotamadishila Kagisho. It is a civic amujo. Itaranel. By 10 o'clock, over 10. When it over 10. 10 o'clock, I came to Kagisho. He took me to Mr. Stein. Mr. Stein. Then Mr. Stein said, no, we'll call for interviews. And then after a few days, I was called for interviews. And I started to work at Kagisho, Kadi 24. That was 5 days later. Kadi 24, that's January the same year. During our teaching, as a young, upcoming, energetic teachers, we did our best. We were always competing about results, about preparing yourself for the next day. And later, I got promoted, but Sammy was still supportive. He was still supporting me, and we were still together, we were still friends, and we ended up buying houses. We stayed together in Bloomside. He was my neighbor, he was my colleague, and we were always supporting each other. And we also said, let's continue to better our qualifications. And we went to Vista to register and better our qualifications. Bomele bontate, ke berekile le Sammy nako e telele. Sammy was my brother. Kwa bo Sammy ke ne ke tseilwe jaaka ngwana wa teng. Re ne re tlhola teng, re tsamaya mmogo, mara se ne ke se rata, we were respecting each other. Re ruta bana ba setšhaba. Mo tirong, Sammy was a very committed teacher. Di colleagues tse di teng gompieno mo, re dipaki, Mema Manggape, Mema Mathiso, le ba bangwe, re dipaki ka tiro ya ga Sammy. O rutile bana ba setšhaba. He has produced so many professionals. Some of his former learners are even occupying higher positions than us as educators. But we are not jealous about that. It is what we have to do as teachers on this planet, to change lives of our communities through teaching, making sure hore re ruta bana ba setšhaba sa rona, hore maphelo a bona le a batswadi ba bona le a di-family tsa bona a kgone ho change. When coming to time, Daddy Lifu, I don't remember the day when Sammy was late for work. I don't remember. Results. Always pushing to make sure that he gets best results, good results for our learners. It was in 2016, if you hope hand, yes, I think it was in 2016 when Sammy started not to be well. At term 3, he started to be very, very ill in term 3, 2016. But he tried and tried to come to work until 2018, when he was discharged from teaching through illness. Has ale high every year had results tsa matric di tswa. Unatli am phoneli. Ha phona am phonela abotsa di results tsa matric. Se ne ke se rata mo go Semi una tla re rawe re berekile ya. Una sa re rawe le berekile ya. Una rawe re berekile ya. Kire semza rekile 85%, rekile 90%, rekile 92%, go yalo ka dijara. Abare he banna tshwaranyela lo man. Tshwaranyela as a belief. So he was part of this school. Lana sa khone go ta go ruta bana ka ntla ya siki. I want to say to the family, Modise Losabe, we are together in this. Zodo, we are together in this. But what I know, because I get so full in days are not the same. Therefore, weeks will never be the same. Months will never be the same. And years will also never be the same. We are unable to make jokes now because re-imagery. Mekadi, re-imagery. But there will be time. You work from experience, there will be time. More than we do thing, retshega. Utlwa shubs. Re tla be re tshega. Nako ya tla. Mo tse tsotlhe tse re sa kgoneng gore re itumele gona no. Mo re tla be re itumela teng. Re tla be re kgona go dira di-joke. Re bua ka dilo tse Semi a ne a tlwaetse go di dira. Mme ka nako eo re tla be re na le tšhono ya gore re tshege. Ka mantswe a bagaetsho ke re tla fola. Re rotlhe mo maemong a. Re le sekolo, bana ba sekwele, matitšhere, re lla le lona. Modimo a le fe maatla. A le fe maatla, le be strong, re tla fola, all of us, mme re tla nna le nako ya go tshega. Ke a leboga program director.
Hey, Lucy, why don't you come and settle down? I hear you're the baddest girl inside of town. Got a little money I don't want to spend. Would you be my friend for just a little while? First saw you, Lucy, down in New Orleans. I was a drifter, you were a Cajun queen. You had many fellas with lots of style, and you drove them wild. It was then I knew, oh, the Lucy I had to be.
Thank you very much. With that song, it's a very, very beautiful song by Lionel Richie, Lucy. That is one of the songs that we used to sing together at Semi. It's a Motown classic by the great Lionel Richie, Lucy. Come, my Lucy, my Lucy. Rona re ne re tšhintša re na le bosemiri be re re kang madibuse madibuse. Thank you very much. It's a very, very beautiful song. And ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and the family, just a slight change on the program because it will be a very big mistake if we don't include one of the former principals who is also the second manager of this school to come and have a word about Sammy because he knew him very, very well. And I am just going to call Mr. Mafujane to come on the stage just to say a word or two. Please, Mr. Mafujane.
lelapa la ha Losabe, metswalle basebetsi mmoho le ntate le mme Losabe, phuteo yohle ka kakaretso, mme ka ho qoleha ho kereke ya ntate Losabe, ke lebohela monyetla o ke o fuwang ho tla bua lefung la Sammy. Ntate Moshotle ha ke makale ha pina e batla e le thatanyana tjena se fela se le thata lefung la Sammy. Bibile ha ke makale le dipina tseo le neng le di mamela di ne di sa le dumelle ho ka jaiva, le ne le sa tsebe le ho bina. Ka bobedi ba lona wena le Sammy ha le di tsebe, and ha ke le blame. I had an opportunity to work with Sammy on 2 levels. One, as his colleague here at the Great Kagisho. 2, being at the department, at the district office. I will not say much about the district office because I was not interacting directly with Sammy. And I would like to start there. As the department, it's a grave loss. When Sammy left the department in the Temoruti, we could feel it as a school, we could feel it as a department. I'm humbled to see this morning that the family chose the Great Kagisho Hall to be the last place where we bid Sammy farewell. This is one of the most beautiful halls in schools you can get. The colors, the combination. And we are at this place because of his contribution. Sammy contributed a lot. I'm not surprised to see the arrangement in here. It depicts who Sammy was. Mema Losabe, ofeleditse Sammy sentle. It's beautiful in here. Speakers have spoken that Sammy was humble. Sammy was dedicated. Sammy was quite diligent in his work. We never experienced problems. Ntate Leo, Mrs. Lategan, whilst I was still around here as the top management of the school. From that department, which was run by only 2 people, Dr. Mangwegape and Sammy, they gave Setswana what Setswana deserved, and we are thankful. We will never ever forget that. In conclusion, Sammy, it has been said here, Sammy was straightforward. We would get into a staff meeting or a briefing. You know, being a principal, at times you take unpopular decisions. Where I erred, he would come to my office, clandestinely. He would come to my office and say, Ra. And I knew when he addressed me as Ra, that's official. That's official. He would say, Ra, I think you did not handle this one well. I suggest you do this. Then my response would be, Mr. Losabe. Because at some stage I have to put my position clear. Mr. Losabe, thank you, but this is how we will handle it. We had the same condition, the one that put him to rest. And ere ha bua le nna ka yona a re, re di sugar daddy. We would understand each other, we have the same condition. Ha tla bua le nna, o na re broer. Then I would understand the level. O na re broer, e ntse e tsamaya jang. Ya me e re 5. I would say, fortunately, I got e re 3. At that time, o tshwere lunch box ya hae, o lo ja, I would say, let me see what's in there. I really want to take this opportunity, e ntate Modimo a ileng a mpha yona hore ke sebetse le ho tseba Sammy. Ke ithutile tse kgolo Sammy and ke a mo leboha. He was a great man. Me ha ke qetella Ramoshutli, I would say the blow was hard, the shock severe to part with one we loved so dear. Our loss is great. We will not complain, but trust in God to meet you again. Our family chain is broken. Nothing seems the same. But as God calls us one by one, the link shall join again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rema Fujani. All right, thank you very much, Rema Fujani and Mr. Liu, our seniors here at Kagisho. This is the man who coined the great Kagisho, Rema Fujani. Our school is the great Kagisho, and he correctly called it the great Kagisho because it is the great Kagisho. And for the words of Mr. Mavojani and Mr. Liu, really, those are beautiful words. Sammy was an inspiration to all of us. To say Sammy was a pillar of strength to our school is an understatement. Sammy was not just a pillar of strength. The ways that will fit how Sammy was are the ways that we can borrow from Gladys Knight in her song, "The Wind Beneath My Wings." Sammy was the wind beneath our wings because we could fly higher than an eagle. That was what Sammy was to this school. He brought good results. He made the name of our school the great Kagisho because of his performance. And it is really befitting to reminisce, to look back, and to talk about his life and times, so that we should celebrate the life and times of Sammy, so that we should gain a lot and make sure that with whatever he has contributed in this school and in his life in general, we should take it and use it for our future success. It is very, very much important. And by so saying, I'm going to call upon Re Simon Liburu, atle go bua jaka mooki. Atla Re Liburu, ke tlo kopa DJ o na le something to play there. Please play something for us. And then Re Liburu atla mo staging. Because how it touches you, yeah, rasa. There is a slight change in our program. All right, Kutlan Very Guru Hana Nati, Itlan Napo Mamata on behalf of Jakarta.
ke tla fela e le motho o tla tla a le very neat o na bontsha so rona mo re le ka sebaka se a le le ka shone go di pitsa tsa madi botlhoko because once motho o nna le family ya gagwe ya izang lelapa ya bobedi e nna mo tirong ke lelapa batho ba bangwe ba nna le this very unfortunate circumstances ya gore o tlo nna le the third family which ke go tsamaya le treatment again 3 times a week for the rest of your life which is very how do you go le mo se go ra shesha ba gore ba motho o tla kgona go tsena go fitlhela ba ke ka mo go le mo fa ka teng ya mo
Next on our program will be 2 families. Family ya Pite le family ya Losabe. Tla simolola ka balosika la Pite. Re Musa kgotsa re Mohlalifi. A le mo stage a tlo go bua on behalf of the family. Mme morago moo re be re bua balosika la Losabe kgotsa re Moremi Losabe le ene a tlo go bua mo sebakeng sa balosika la Losabe.
Lolapa la Pike, former colleagues of Brasemi, and the House at large. Our mandate from the family is a very simple one. Our mandate is to talk about our brother-in-law. Ke kopa we introduce hantle ntlong kaofela mona. Ona o rona e ne le mogolwana wa rona. Ne re mo bitsa Brasemi. Brasemi o ile a nyala kgaitsedi ya rona. Yena Zodwa. Zodwa ka dilemo o ka pelenyana o rona. Empa re moholo ye. Wa tseba motsong o mong le o mong ha kgaitsedi ya hao e nkua le bana le that swar moments gore ke mang sware sena o tla ka eng mona Prasemi a re fa moment ya gore re mo doubt Prasemi e ne re haile a liwang north lapeng mane e ne le motho a tla itulela ka tlung kapa a fihle for a day a tsamaye the following day o na re bolaisa bodutu ba ne re sena ditaba tsa go bua ka ene wa tseba bosware hangata ba na le dramanyana ya bona e re sa e tsebeng but I must say ha re fa ditaba tse ngata tsa go bua he really loved our family. You know, Africans in general, re tla ka morwalo re hlokometse batho ba bangata beyond wena le your nucleus family. Prasemi ula amohela bana ba bo Zodwa ula amohela bo Phumla kere le yena ausi Nomonde ka nako e itseng o kile ka nna dulanyana man including le mme wa rona e le mme Matswale wa se in the process aba encourage ka o achieve the best in the academic sphere ula encourage mosadi wa hae o hloka e tsantsa encourage bana ba hae if I'm correct mofumadi wa hae o completely honors ya hae seng khale moradi wa hae wa pele Nthabiseng ona le BTech ya marketing and she's continuing her further studies go offs and the little one a qetang go pasa matric 2 years ago should be doing her second year ke tsebe whether third year Prasemi o e ratile haholo family ya hae despite hukulwa hae and any other challenge that he might have had he died peacefully loving his family re a o leboha Prasemi ka go hlokomela moradi wa rona re a o leboha ka go hlokomela bana ba hao re re o robale o tseba hore re teng ka tla o hlokomela bona o tswela pele you played your role very well and for that on behalf of the Pike family we thank you very much.
And then ke tla kopa Remi Losabe atle on the stage also on behalf of Losabe's family. Ke kopa Phutego mo emise ka just one verse, please.
To Ke rata go leboga kereke, ke leboge dikholiki, ke leboge ditsala, ke leboge ntlo emo, ke go lona batho ba bantle. Inare ha le utlwa mokgosi le setlhabi le tsenene e tsene mo lelapeng la ga Losabe. E sa le re ema nokeng go tloga mo tshimologong. Re lebogela melaetsa, re lebogela matshediso a le re fileng one. Ke re ba ga Losabe ba re le itse a wetse mo mmung o nonneng, re gomotsegile ke matsapa a lona, re a leboga. Morena, ke go obametse ke le mo lefatsheng a konthute ke reetse ke tshegetse tse di mo moyeng tseo di ntaolelang, ke nne yo o kgatlang, nthuse o nkaele ke go latele mo tseleng. E re ha ke relela o ntshware morena, o nkemise mo ke wang teng. E re ba lehatshe ha ba nthotloetsa ba nrotloetsa, ke nne yo o ingotlang ke se ka ba ka itlotlomasa ka bonna. O nkgomotse ha lehatshe le ntlhanogetse Modimo, o nne le nna ha ba ntšhotla, o nne seikokotlelo sa me. Bagaetsho, ha ke bua ka optisemi, nkare boleng ba motho bo bonwa ka se a fanang ka sona, e seng se a se amogelang. Optisemi e ne se motho hela, e ne le motho setšhabeng. Jaaka di bui tse di fetileng mo, di buile gore o ntshitse dinatla, o ntshitse bagale ba ile gore ba tletse around South Africa, gongwe ba bang ba ko mahatsheng a kontle, ka lerato le a nana le lone la thuto. O ne a fana ka se se sa tshwarweng, so o skitlang o se tshwara e le bone botlhale, go ne o na ema mo pele letsatsi le le lengwe, a hana ka botlhale, a fana ka thuto, ke re tshedimosetso le maele, a batla goreng naga South Africa e nne a better one. Gonne if morutabana a feila bana ba sekwele, o tlo go ntsha batho ba ba sa siamang. But pelonolo ena a na le yone, lorato la thuto, ke sone bo Remosotle ba ntse ba bua ba reng o ntshitse dinatla, o ne a na le lerato mo seng a neng a se dira. Bagaetsho, gompieno optisemi, a ke itse ke re o robetse kgotsa ke re nako ya gage e eme, gongwe ke nako ya gage e itlhile. O robetse, o ikhutsitse, mme hela e ne le sekai sa botlhale, e ne le sekai sa matsetseleko, go ne le mo rona ko lelapeng, o na ira gore nne the best, e ne re ha a bua le rona, a re guida, o na a bua go tswa botengeng ba pelo ya gage, a re o ka e dira sose, yes you can. E ne le optisemi mo go rona. O na na le boinelo, o na na le botho le mo rona ko lelapeng. E ne ka nako nngwe jaaka ka nako nngwe o itlela goreng ra kgopiwa, o na tla go bolelela re hesese o ja diposo yanong. O na na le vocabulary ya gage e neng a e dirisa, a na le mantswe a gage, jaaka go ntse go buiwa goreng o na le punctual. E ne re tla re ka nako nngwe re ire meeting wa ko ntlong, no re tla nne re tle, maybe ka nako nngwe opti papi ke yolo o lata, a ba re banna, o na tla istata a iputsisa pele a re, ke mang kana o biditseng meeting o? Be re he, ke captain a biditseng. A ba re yo, hello, itse captain o tlhaba tlapa, ha se atle ka nako e, man, no tshwanetse a batlile. E ne ha o re 6 o'clock, ka 5:30 ene o teng. O na sa tle ka 5 to or in ka nako, o na a itse gore he nako e botlhokwa thata mo maphelong a rona. E ne le motho o tshwarang nako thata, like di bui tse ntse di bua di feta, he was very, very needy. Una ithata optisemi. Eno a itse ke reflection ya motho wa ntate ke mosadi wa gagwe. Una a ithata. E re ha o mbona yana ha a tlhaga, o mmona aish. O tseile matsapa le wena o itsheba no bo sale o tlhabiwa ke ditlhong o re access. E ne ke sa nagana mo bonna gore hae. Tshwantse ke apare yana. Always una dula le niti moriro a o khatile o benya. Bagaetsho re latlhegetswe. Me hela optisemi re mo itsile re phetse le ene. Ka pueng re kana ga re mo jele re mo nwele go nona le temo botshelong ba rona. Ona sa timane ka kitso. E ne re ha gona le something se leng goreng o batla go se share. E ne le motho o kgonang go bua maikutlo a gagwe a re he mare mo nna ke ne ke e bona yana. If o ira mistake o na sa tsaba go khalemela ge mare o ska e dira yana. Nna ke ne ke e bona e ka o tshwantse o e dire yana. Mara ha o sa mamele o na tla bolella a re eish ha wena o tlo re ja nako wena. E ka re itsa nako ela mo go wena because e ka re ha o bone ko yang teng. O na gatela batho dilo tse dintle jaaka le ena na gata dilo tse dintle. Ke gopola hane ke rekile koloi ke a go mmontsha ke re optisemi ke tswa go lata ke nnao a re yes o yang wena go gae o yang e le leng ya lentswe lena gata go le bitsa a re yes bila ira monona yana ha a bua a itumetse o no o itse reng ha ona le selo se sentle o ya go gene o na go emisa mo moyeng o na sa gale reng e nne ene ko pele. Ditiro tsa optisemi re di bone mo lehatsheng. May his work on this earth, my work on this earth will speak for me, as his work will speak for him. He was one of the greatest beings of our life. Bagaetsho ke kopa re emeng re celebrate botshelo ba optisemi. O tlile o tshintshile maphelo a batho ba bantsi. O ndile le rona re mo ratile. O Zorwa ke kopa go motsege. Modimo o teng. Dula o rapela ka dinako tsotlhe. Se se tlhagileng ha se sa tlhageng. Optisemi o re tseile ka surprise. Ka nako ne re mmona gore ga itse gale a kula mare ne re na le hope re mmona re o hodile a boetse ko mmeleng wa gagwe. But Modimo o ira dilo ka tsela ya gagwe. Ba losika le ditsala ke re ha re go motsegeng. Re nnile le ene o re ratile. Like go buiwa go teng le mo sa dithuto o na rata dithuto ka pelo ya gala yotlhe. A ratela batho dilo tse dintle. Ke re Modimo ga itse ke ka tsela gago o ira dilo ka tsela ya gago. Mme se tlhabise se tsena mo ga Losabe. Re utlwile. Ko ra kopa if go sitetse re itshware. Ke member wa bofobo le lapeng. Bagaetsho se re le batlhabi. Ha se re hole. Ke mo kgweding tse 10. Re lutse di member ya say 4. It's not easy for us. Bagaetsho re thuseng ka ditapelo ga rapela. Nna le rona. Re Modimo ha re go sitetse. Re itshwarele. Re ntse re na le setlabi mo dipelong tsa rona. Ha re kgone magaitsi ke ka wena Modimo. Re utlwele botlhoko. Mme ga itse Modimo yo na le lerato o ira dilo ka tsela ya gago o ira dilo ka nako ya gago mme ke re utlwele botlhoko o utlwile. Optisemi tsamaya o re nesetse pula o robalisetse ditlhokwa. Bagaetsho re a leboga le be le re supportile. Thank you.
Heavenly Father, creator of all things, I humble myself as I bow to your throne. I pray for love, joy, peace, and happiness to be present in my home. Well, I do. And that your Holy Spirit dwell in my heart and in my mind. Please give me strength, 'cause I get a little weak sometimes. I need help from you just to see me through. Whoa. Heavenly Father, best of all.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much with the song, the Song of Peace from the group, which has been produced by Kenneth Gamble and Leon Huff through the Sound of Philadelphia, the voices of the OJs. Thank you very, very much. Re lebogele Re Modise Losabe. Re ntse re tswella ka program ya rona bagaetsho. Re tlo go kopa Nthabiseng le Offense batle on the stage. Item e bitswang letshwao la tlotla ka baradi. Re kopa ba emisiwe ka temana le nngwe fela ya sefela.
Those who know our journey will understand why this is not for me. Nali dedi nere tlhokomelana, nere understandana.
re rata dilo tse tshwanang. Dilo tse dintsi ke di tseile mo go ene. Ha Daddy a tsena ka kamoreng ka bo 12 after dialysis, a re katskats ka go botsipa bikinyana. Le nna be ke araba ke re, le nna Daddy, ha ke tsoga ke tla o thumatsa lunch. Le mama o tla bua for nna le Daddy, ne re ithatela boroko hela. Last Christmas, it was just the two of us. Daddy a betsa braai khaha, nna ke dira papa le di salad. Of course, after we ate and watched TV, we both went to our rooms and took naps. When I say boroko ne bo ratiwa, I'm not joking. That Christmas was perfect to me, and I will forever cherish that memory. Daddy o ne a ithatela tracksuit ka caps. Recently, ka mo tsenya mo stylings ka ditlhako tsa bana ba tseneng. The cool kids will tell you about Jordans, while my dad wore them, and boy did he look good in them. A good Nike tracksuit and white Jordan 3s were his go-to outfit. I will forever miss his swaggy style. I never imagined this day happening. I always would see my dad living a very long, healthy life. Everyone keeps reiterating that my dad was ill and suffered a long time. However, one thing I know is that he fought to keep going for me. For that, Dad, I say thank you. More than anything, I want to say thank you. Thank you for always fighting for me, even when it was painful to do so. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for your unconditional love. Thank you for your care, your everyday calls, your calm energy, your smile. Thank you for the laughs and the conversations. I will forever miss those. I cannot promise that it will be easy, but I promise to try and make you proud each and every day of my life. I miss you and I love you with my entire heart. Until we meet again, Madam, rest in peace. Katskats ya gago.
My dad would say to me, Ntabi, ntse sa itse go kwala Setswana ngwanaka. O tlhabisa ditlhong yo. So I'm about to read this in English. Ntse ke sa itse go kwala Setswana. A letter to a father who raised me. Dad, I've never struggled so much to pen everything that I want to say. I am struggling to come to terms with the fact that you are now in the past tense. I still feel your presence, like you would call me today and tell me to watch Power to Truth on ENCA, Dad. You and I, we had a roller coaster father-daughter relationship. Pre-teens, you always protected me when Mom would be ready to discipline me. You never believed in laying hands on a child. As a teenager, I will definitely admit that looking back, I gave you a hard time because I thought I knew better than you. With all the regrets I carry fighting with you, Dad, I am equally as grateful because it was as if our fights were also building a very beautiful, strong bond. Over the last year and a half, I cherish our conversations, how you always noticed if I made changes, how you affirmed me about where I'm going in life. I will miss our political discussions and how much you hated the ANC. Now I no longer have a teammate to fight with Mom about politics. Thank you for buying me flowers on my birthday, Dad. Little did I know it would be the last birthday gift you would for me. I will cherish the last week before you went to hospital. We spent every day together. I thought you would come back to us like you always do, and like you always did. Last month when we buried our aunt, Austakan, you said to me, Ntabi, ke kgathetse ke diphitlho yaanong, ke batla go ikhutsa. I didn't know what you meant that. I hate that I have to say goodbye forever, Dad. But I would be selfish if I wanted to hold on to you. You suffered for years.
And only you truly know the pain you went through all those years. I will always be there to protect Mom, Lekats, just like you always protected us. Rest peacefully, my sweet, loving dad. You really fought a good fight.
Ke tla kopela lelapa le eme ke tlile go bala molaetsa o tswang go mohumagadi wa moswi. Message from the wife. No one can assume the feeling of a wife when she says goodbye and gives farewell to her husband. The feeling is very much emotional and only God understands. To my dear husband, I will try not to cry, but my heart rejects to accept that you will not be back anytime soon. I have seen you not being well both nights and days for many years. I was always encouraged by your strength when you kept falling and getting up again and again. This time around, you fought for your life, but you could not get up again. I believe this was an agreement between yourself and God. My dear Sam, this year we were going to celebrate the 21st birthday of Ofenze, Kats as you affectionately called her. But God's plans were different. You played a critical role as a father and a dedicated partner, and for that, I'm very grateful. To my girls, Ntabi and Fenze, I will be failing not to show gratitude to my babies for helping Daddy or Pops for all these years. You are such beautiful girls, beautiful gifts from God, my babies, and Daddy is so proud of your contributions throughout his life. You did your best, and God did the rest, my girls. Love, it was a pleasure sharing your marriage life with you. Rest well, my darling. Good night.
This has got to be the saddest day of my life. I called you here today for a bit of bad news. I won't be able to see you anymore because of my obligations and the ties that you have. We've been meeting here every day. And since this is our last day together, I want to hold you just one more time. When you turn and walk away, don't look back. I want to remember you just like this. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. guess what we done was wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Mr. DJ, the song that you have just played, Let's Just Kiss and Say Goodbye, by the Manhattans, the lead vocalist by Mr. Gerald Alston. As a believer, we have to say the best is yet to come. Whatever challenges come into our lives, let us just say the best is yet to come. Re bue jaaka modumedi a re modimo na re neile mme o boetse o tse re a go bakwe ina ja gagwe. God doesn't make mistake. There is a purpose and there's a reason for whatever is happening through our life's experiences. And the best is yet to come. Let us believe, because we are Christians. Let that always be in our mind, that whatever has happened, something good will come out of it. Ka tsela eo ke nako ya go bala melaetsa le dikgare. Re tla kopa ba e leng gore ba kgona le go bala, motlhomong le ba family ba re thuse ka go bala melaetsa le dikgare. Nako ya no se se pitlagane, re tshwantse re ne moruti nako e leng gore enough for go tla ka mantswe a kgothatso. Can we please go right away, Rebale Dikare? Thank you very much for that.
I am going to miss your resilience, our chats, and your no-nonsense approach to serious matters, especially punctuality. Robala ka Kagisho Comprehensive ntwa o ilwile go fitlhela re kopana gape Dorothy.
May your soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you for welcoming us into your home and for treating us as your own sister. May the memory of your life live forever through your children. From Nomonde and the children.
Tsamaya sentle kgaitsedi yake. Modimo le badimo ba tla go amogela. O ikhutse mo sehubeng sa bone go fitlha re kopana gape Sam's Mosamo go tswa go Mamiala.
Robala ka khotso obutiseng re tla dula re go gopola go tswa malapeng a ga Phike, Linda and Kekana.
Obutis re sa nagana to experience. I feel we as a family are shattered. Growing up, you were always strict with us. We didn't understand it then, but as we grew older into young adults, we did. Our family meetings and gatherings will never be the same again. You had an impatience for people that did not know how to keep time, and this is one of the qualities that you imparted on me. I thank God for giving us you as an uncle. It was a true blessing. You will be sorely missed. May your soul rest in eternal peace. I will always love you, from Khomojo.
To the Losabe and Pike family, our deepest heartfelt condolences. May the Lord comfort you and give you solace. Rest in peace, Papa Semi, from Pearl and Nosy.
Dear Semi, your passing touched me so much. It was unexpected. Robala ka Kagisho ngwana ko gae, Modimo a nne le wena. Love, Omaki.
Obuti Semi, robala ka Kagisho, re tla dula go gopola ka nako tsotlhe from Kagisho le Naletsana. Semi tsamaya sentle, o robala ka Kagisho from Mangwani Pulane. Modimo wa Kagisho a amogele mowa wa gago. Robala ka Kagisho from Muder.
To Zora and family, our condolences from Van Beek family. God bless you. Rest in peace, Obuti Semi. We will always remember you from Kopan.
Today is an extremely tough day. I never imagined that today I'd be at your send-off when you were a constant member of the organizing committee of such events. I didn't expect to be laying you to rest so soon. I will forever carry the values you've imparted, the love and support you provided at all times. You're strict, but at the same time funny, and your loving nature will be sorely missed, and you will be loved forever till we meet again, Obdisemi. Rest in peace from Sahu. Ke leboga Morena Modimo ka bophelo jwa gago. O nnile obuti o tletseng lerato, tirisano mmogo mo go rona. Robala ka Kagisho Obdisemi. O yang, o go utlwisitse botlhoko from mama. Samzos, o ntshile ke sa lebelela my brother. O nkutlwisitse botlhoko jo bo rothang madi. O gagotse pelo ya ka ka legare. Go tlile go ntsaya nako e ntsi thata gore ke tlhapogele mo kutlwe botlhokong e ke leng mo go yone. O ne o se re fatlha fela, o ne o le tsala ya me ya nnete go tloga tsalong ya rona. Fa ke le botlhoko o ne o dula o nna le nna ka nako tsotlhe. Mathata a ka a le a gago re ne re a jara mmogo. E ne e re fa go le thata ke ne ke itse gore ke siela ko go wena. Ke ne ke itse gore every week ka Monday, Wednesday and Friday ka 10 o tlabe o hutara kantle o tlo go mpona. Every Saturday o nona le nna. Gongwe le gongwe ko ke yang teng ne re ya mmogo. O ne o sikitla o robala o sang founela gore ke robale sentle. Mosho o mong le o mong o no founa go utlwa gore ke robetse yang. O nnile lerato e seng mo go nna fela le mo baneng baka. Ka nako tsotlhe fa ba dirile sentle mo dithutong tsa bone o ne o ba akgola ebile o ba fa le thotloetso ya go dira go feta foo. Ke a go solofetsa my brother gore ke tla dula ke go tlhokometse o fentse le nthabiseng ka nako tsotlhe. Ke tla dula ke le mosadi wa bone ka nako tsotlhe. Ke a go golola ngwana ga mma le fa go le thata. Tsamaya sentle Samzos o fitla re boa re kopana gape. A mo wa gago o robala ka Kagisho morolong from your twin brother Shupi.
Ramogolo Semi, o go thobetse re sa lebelela. La go le jalo, re tla dula re go gopola ka metlha. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support you gave us during the most difficult time of our lives. Amo wa gago robale ka Kagisho. I love you, Kera.
Semi, robala ka Kagisho. Nto o elole. Kgale go bona o lwanela botshelo. O le mo maemong a neng a gatella botshelo le pholo ya gago. Le yone ntwa ya bofelo o lekile go elwana ka bojotlhe jwa gago go fitlhelela mo matla a gago a neng a go dumela. Mme kwa bofelong go ne go itse Modimo gore ntwa e o ka se fenye ntle le tsela ya loso. O fodile mo ditlhabing tse ne di utlwiwa ke wena. Mme ya bofelo ke gore o bone pholo le tapologo e nnetseng ruri. Modimo wa go amogele mowa wa gago. Ke tla dula go gopola fa o bitsa papa Phimene le re file go se go ba bitsa Mataka. Go la ka Kagisho from Mori.
O re ngwegetse re sa lebelela. Re ne re solofetse tse dintsi go tswa mo go wena. Re lebogela Modimo ka botshelo jwa gago. Robala ka Kagisho e senang bokhutlo morwarre. Mogolong wa Rapulana mokgopa wa masepa a tshesebe noto e ntšho. From Papi, Hilda, Tato, Tshiamo and Katlego.
Rangwane, words cannot begin to describe the gaping hole you left in my chest. I am extremely thankful to the Lord to have ever experienced your love, care, and unwavering support. I will never forget the days you fetched us from school, Lady, and asked us how everything is going. Thank you for always encouraging me to work hard and achieve my fullest potential. You had more faith in me than I have ever had in myself. I have no idea how I'm going to get through this year without your words of motivation, but I promise to work towards making you proud. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays will never be the same again. Rest in peace, Mataka, from Rifi.
To my dearest uncle, for as long as I have known myself, I have known you. For as long as I have known my father, I have known you. For as long as I have been in school, you have been there to support me. For as long as I have been in business, you have been there to celebrate every stride I have made. Going from seeing you almost every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and not forgetting Saturdays, to never seeing you again, has been the biggest blow in my life. 10:15 a.m. will never be the same without you being outside our house on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Be the same without you picking up my dad in the afternoons to go and look at cars at local dealerships. No phone call will ever mean as much to me as hearing you say, "Yes, P-Man," when I answer the phone, and no friend will ever be as good a friend as you were to my dad. And sold more than a handful of cars, all of which you were there to collect, to you to show acquisition after collection. And now that you've left us, I come to wonder, now that you have left us, who will root for my business like you did? Who will ever call me P-Man like you did? You were more than an uncle to me. You were my father, my advisor, my confidant, my role model, my friend. You showed our entire family a love that we'll never see again, and strength we'll envy forever. To celebrate my graduation, I hoped you'd be there to negotiate my lobola. Left a void in my heart that will never be filled, a wound that will heal but echo forever, and a laugh that I'll never forget. Oh, what I'd give to hear you laugh for just one more time. Rangwane waka, I know how much you loved your daughter Ofense, and I know that it was never your intention to leave her this early in life. But I promise you that for as long as we're around her, she'll never feel lost. You forever, I will remember you forever. And I will cherish our memories together forever. Rest in peace. Meet again. I will love you always.
Be found worthy in the heavens or the earth to pay the debt of sin for everyone. Who could win the victory over death, hell, and the grave? It's the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Jesus Christ, the Son. He alone is worthy to worship and adore. The Lamb of God, victorious, my risen Lord. Come on, sing it. He alone is worthy.
He alone is worthy
to worship and adore. Oh, yes. The Lamb of God. Victorious. My reason. He purchased our redemption. Oh, yes, he did. Our righteousness is he. Exalt the name. Jesus. He is worthy. Worthy. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. Let the humble hear it and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me.
Thank you very much, Mr. DJ, with that song, He Alone is Worthy by Alvin Slaughter. And by so saying, I'm going to call upon today's priest to come and deliver a service. Re mo ruti ke nako ya gago ye, ke tla go kopa gore o tle e nne tirelo ya kereke ka sebaka se. A leboga.
Mandi bulele mwambisi
wa leboga motsamaisi
ka lenceba ndenzela yona kokuba
ka mohau o o mo etsetsang ona
dithi everything that has been said and done
dintho tsohle tse se di boletswe
masimve ke uthini ke uthixo kuthi
ha re utlwe modimo gore yena
dibulise ke amakhaya amabini ikhala kabawo Losabe
ke dumedise motse wa Hantate Losabe
ikhala kabawo Phike
le motse wa Hamane wa Phike
nabantu bonke phakathi kule ndawo ngelihle ke igama
batho bohle ba leng teng mona ka le letle lebitso
lo mfeli wethu nomvukeli wethu nguYesu Kristu uMnazaretha amen
amen.
ndingalibasanga maseko bantakwethu
senya le nako ba heso
ndima ingathi ihesh ziphake emnyango
ke ema heshe le yona ya kena mani munyako
ndizocela ke imizuzwana ke bantakwethu ndikwazi ukusheka eshiya lelizwi phakathi kwefamily ezimbini
kopana kwana fela ke tsebe ho sia mantswe ana le mahaeng ana mabedi
ha ke le mahlomoleng ke lona nto e kgolo
xa ndisentlungwini ndilwa enkulu imfazo
ke ke ka sutha bophelong
ngeke ndishenxe ebomini
ke bolokwa ke Jesu
ndigcinwa nguYesu
ukumthemba uYehova nokuphepha ngaye
ho tshepa modimo le ho itshireletsa ka yena
okulungileyo kungathenjwa abantu
ke ka mo hulukileng ho sa tshetjwe batho
ndiyasondela ke bantakwethu
ke atumela ba heso
ngawuthi ndiye apho ke kufele ke ithole khona
ha ke mo ho shwetseng kgomo teng
apho ke zawufumana ke isifundo sethu
mo re tla fumana mpalo ya lentswe
kwincwadi ke sikronike sesibini
buka ke ya dikronike ba bobedi
sahluko samashumi amabini
temane ke chapter 20
verse number 12
verse ke ya 12
ithi ke yona ngelwimi lesotho
e baleha tjena ka leleme la Sesotho
o ho modimo wa rona na o ke wa re ahlula na hobane ha ho matla ka ho rona a ho lwana le sera seno se seholohadi se re futuhetseng hape ha re tsebe hore na e ka kgona re etseng empa mahlo a rona tadimile wena elesibini elifishane nayo kwincwadi yeqala kaYohana sahluko sesibini verse number 8
lentswe la bobedi ke la Johane chapter 8
John chapter 2 uqala John chapter 2 verse 8
o ke buka ya pele ya ha Johane chapter 2
verse 8
verse 8
ke boela ke le ngolla talo e ntjha e leng nnete ho yena le ho lona hobane le fifile a feta mme le sedile la nnete le se le tla hlaha eli lelizwi lamazwi kaThixo
lena ke lentswe la modimo
mafumane ke indawo phakathi kwenhliziyo zethu
ha le fumane bodulo dipelong tsa rona
enkosi yethu nguYesu Kristu ibuya amen
ho fihlela Jesu a khutla amen
bantakwethu ke ndilapha ndizobeka ke lelizwi
ke mona ke tlo beya lentswe lena
ndivile koba Losabe ibe ngumuntu omkhulu kakhulu
ke utlwile ntate Losabe ene le motho wa moholo
inene
haholo
bayathetha inyanxa bathi ubude bomthi sikwazi ukumetha nxa usekulele
botelele ba sefate re tseba ho se lekanya ha o setse motho wa
ngoba his
wele
greatness kungona siva namhlanje his greatness ke bantakwethu
le ntho tse ntle tsa di entseng re a di utlwa ho seng hona
siyazi uSamuel ke igama lakhe kuthiwa sisicelo
Samuel re a tseba lebitso la hae ne le kopo
ndava kamandi nxa ziva kuthi ngathi nangena phana ku Sunday school
e ka ona kena le mane Sunday school
ngoba nathi ke sikhule senza la ndumiso yokuqala ethi usetswana morapedi la sarapelang
siyenze lathi indumiso yokuqala ethi ungakholwa nokholwayo
ke bantakwethu nami ndifuna usondela kubantwana bakatatu Losabe
ke batla o atumela ho bana ba hantate
ndithi
Losabe
mna ke andazi kunjani kusokolekela kuntata
ke tsebe ho jwang o hlokafallwa ke ntate
ngoba mna andimazi nomazi ke wamtata
nna wa ka ntate ha ke mo tsebe
kodwa namhlanje ndize ngizothetha ngotata wethu sonke nguThixo
tlo bua ka ntate wa rona rotlhe le modimo
bazawusipha amandla sesikwazi ukudlula ke nathi
a re fe matla re tsebe ho feta le rona
hlobo zendlu yokuthandaza
bana ba ntlo ya thapelo
sikhulele sizodwa kwintlupheko enkulu emaplasini aseField Jones Crew
re holetse mane diplasing tsa Fijon Screw na
ithe
uzodwa
ebusuku makhulu asithume siyocela umgubo namafutha sizokwazi ukipapa ngamafutha
nkgono re rome phofu le mafura re tlo ja papa ka
kumnyama phaya
mafura
emaplazini phaya
huli lififi mane
emnyango
ayeme
umakhulu
monyako nkgono
xa siphume emnyango
ha re tswa monyako
soyika ebumnyameni
re tshaba lififi
semve emanu city
re mutlwa ntsare
hambani ndinijongile
tsamayang ke le
hambani
shebile
ndinijongile
tsamayang ke le
sihamba
shebile
ebumnyameni
re tsama lififi
kodwa sikhuthazwa lelizwi
re na le lentswe le le re
Elikamakulu
kgothatsa
amanu
la
sithi,
nkgono a ntsare
hambani ndinijongile
tsamayang ke le shebile
hambani ndinijongile
tsamayang ke le
nakuni bantwana
shebile
bakatata Losabe
le lona bana ba ntate
nenkosikazi yakhe nefamily
Losabe
yonke
hammoho le
phakathi
mofumahadi le
komnyama nophakathi
batho
kubo
lefifing le
hambani
leng
uThixo
teng. Tsamayang modimo o
unijongile
le shebile
hambani uThixo
tsamayang
uyanibona
modimo wa le bona
hambani uThixo
tsamayang modimo
uyaniva
wa le utlwa
khamenzako wethu
thutheo e ntle ya
anipha
Yesu.
amandla uThixo
a le fe matla
anomeleze
a le tiise
apho sifunde khona
hore ba di leng teng
uJosafate
o le Josafate
asinawo amandla
ha re na matla
okumelana
a ho emellana
nenqokolo
le dintho
singaphakathi
tsena
kuyo.
tse ka hare ho
Kodwa amehlo
rona
wethu
empa mahlo a
ajonge
rona
kuwe.
a shebile ho
Khamenzako
wena
wethu
thutheo e ntle le rona mo re leng teng dintho tse shebaneng le tsona empa re a tseba hore re tla reng mahlo a rona a shebile ho modimo jalo ka mme ha o tsebe o tla reng baneng ba hao empa mahlo a hao a shebise ho modimo le bana ba hao ba tseba ba tla reng ka bohloko bona empa mahlo a bona a shebise ho modimo
anipha amandla uThixo
a le fe matla modimo
andithwale uThixo
a le tsholetse modimo
anomeleze
a le tisetse modimo
anithwale
a le kuke modimo ka matla wa sa
incwadi
feleng
yesibili yona ithi
buka bobedi e re
ubumnyama
lefifi
uyadlula
la feta
ukhanyiso lwenyaniso
lesedi
lizawuvela
le tla fitla
ngamanye amagama
ka mantswe a mang bana beso
phakathi kwimeko zenu
ka hare ho mathata
siyayazi
lona
okokuba
re a tseba hore
ubumnyama
lefifi
buyadlula.
o tla feta
Ukhanya kwenyaniso
ho tle nnete ya
kuzawuvela.
lefi ya lesedi
omnye utata abantakwethu
o mong ntate bana beso
unomntana wakhe we-6 years endlini
o na le ngwana 6 years ka tlung
uyambuza kokuba tata
o mmotsa hore ntate
iphuma ecaweni
ke tswa kerekeng
ndive umfundisi esithi
ke utlwile moruti a re
uthixo umkhulu
modimo o moholo
uthixo unamandla wonke
modimo o na le matla
Khawundixelele
ohle
ke tata
a
ukuthi
ko njwetse ntate
what is the size of God
ke boima bo bofe
ngoba the man in
modimo
which umfundisi ashiphumelele ngakhona
modimo moruti a
He's a
rerileng
big
ka
God.
teng ke modimo ya
uthi ke
moholo
mntanam
o re ngwanaka
angazi ndawuthini ke
ha ke
kuwe
tsebe ke reng ho
Ngoba
wena
uyaqaza apha endlini
a ntsa sheba-sheba
Akayazi
ntlong
uphendula
mona
ntoni.
a sa tsebe hore o
Waphumela
batlang
ngaphandle.
a tswela kantle
Xa eme ngaphandle
ha eme
sisodwa,
kantle a zodwa
uyalaqaza lo mntu.
o a sheba-sheba
Ujonga
mothona
phezulu.
o sheba hodimo
Ujonga phezulu.
ha shebile
Ubona
hodimo
i-aeroplane.
o bona
Ubuza
aeroplane
umntana wakhe
o re
ukuthi,
ngwana ho ye
"Mntanam,
ngwanake
what is the size
ke size
of
e
that
kae
aeroplane?"
ya aeroplane
Uthi
yane
umntana
o re
is
ngwanane
very small.
e nyanenyana
Uyamthatha lo mntana
o a
wakhe,
mo nka
baya
ngwanona
kwi-airport.
baya mane
Bafika airport.
ha ba fihla
Umonisa
airport
ke i-aeroplane.
o mmontsha
Mntanam,
aeroplane
what is the size
ngwanaka size
of
ya
this aeroplane?
ya aeroplane
Uthi ke
yena
inkulu.
o re e
Khamenta
kgolo
kowethu.
thutheo ya
Uthi
heso
mntanam,
o re ngwanaka
ubukhulu bukaThixo
boholo ba modimo
nobuncinci bukaThixo
le bonyane ba hae
uxhomekeke
o
kwindawo
dutse tulong
apukhoyo.
mo o leng
Xa
teng
ukude kuThixo,
ha o le kgakala le
uThixo
modimo
omncinane.
o mmona ka
Xa usondela
monyane
kuThixo,
empa o a
uba
dumela
mkhulu.
o ba
Bantakwethu
moholo
abathandekileyo,
bana beso ba
ubukhulu bukaThixo
boholo ba modimo
sisodwa.
o sodwa
Uxhomekeke kwindawo
o dutse mo ho reng
khona.
wena o
When
eme
you're
kae
closer to God,
ha o le haufi
He
le
becomes
modimo
big.
o ba
When you're far
moholo
from
ha o
God,
le hole le
he becomes very
yena
small.
o tla mmona le monyane
siyayazi zodwa
ra tseba awuzodwa
every time kwi-meeting zethu
ka hare ho di-meeting tsa rona
kuvela ifowuni
ho tla hlaha phone
sibone ke ebusweni bakokuba
re bone mahlong a hao
ubi
hore
ekhaya
ho tjhentjhile
you have
malelapeng
succeeded
o lekile
kwi-accident ezininzi
accidenteng tse
ngoba
ngata
uyazi bekwasekhaya
o tseba moima ba
apho
hae
uphuma khona
mo o tswang
I still
teng
remember
ke sa
sizodwa
hopola
phaya
awuzodwa
khona apha
ma
eBloemfontein
hona mona bloemfontein
sobathathu
re le bararo
indim nomama marhala
e le nna le mama
sime
Kgala.
estratini
re eme
sithandaza
strateng, re
ngoba
rapela
sinawo
ngoba
amandla
re kopa matla
wokumelana le
ho
ngqongqolo
emelana le boima
engaka.
e
Ngoba amehlo
kanakana
wethu
hore mahlo a
ajonge
rona
kuThixo.
a shebe ho
Xa
modimo
sithandaza
ha re
sisodwa
rapela uzodwa
siceleke nempilo
re
katata
kopela bophelo
Suka
ba
kuleli
ntate
kwakhe.
re ntse re
kodwa
rafole
simbekile uThixo
empa re mmeletse
ngaphambi
Modimo
kwethu
ka pele ho
ngoba
rona
sinawo amandla
ha re na matla
okumelana
a o
nale
emelana
ngqokolo
le tsietsi
ngoba
ena
amandla omehlo wethu
mahlo a
ajonge
rona
kuwe
a shebile ho
khamenta
yena
kowethu
thutheo ya
amehlo
heso
wethu
mahlo a rona
ajonge kuwe
a shebile ho yena
khamenta kowethu
thutheo ya rona
ubumnyama buyadlula
lefifi la
kodwa
feta
nabasizodwa
bana ba uzodwa
ubumnyama buyadlula
lefifi la
khayele
feta
kapitye
ntate
ubumnyama buyadlula
lefifi
khayele
la
kalusabe
feta ba le usabe
okhanyiso lwenyaniso
ho tla tla le
lizawuvela
la nnete
lo nguyesu kristu
e leng Jesu Kriste
ngazawugqibezela bantakwethu
ha ke tla qetella ba
singalibasanga
heso
amaseko
re sa bosenye nako
sothi-ke kuni bantakwethu
re tlo re ho lona
for the first time
ke sa
nasizodwa
pele ha uzodwa
ndize emngcwabeni
ke le phihlong
ndibone ngathi the whole everybody that is in the hall
ke bona motho e ka o ka hare ho
engathi
hall
yifamily yalapha
e ka ke family ya mona
siqhele ubona abanye abantu
re tlwaetse ho bona ba
besemingcwabeni
ba tlile mafung
njengabantu abayaziyo
jwako batho ba
kodwa
tsebang
namhlanje
empa hoseng ho
everybody seems to be a family
uthona o mong ka re
ngoba inhliziyo
family
zabo nabo
empa dipelo tsa
zibe
bona
kabuhlungu
di utlwile
ngoba
bohloko
kunjalo bantakwethu
wa o lo jwalo
asazi
ha re tsebe
sizothini
re tlo
ngale
reng
ntlungu
ka bohloko
ngaphakathi kweli khaya
e ka hare ho
kodwa amehlo
lehaele
wabo
empa
Baphikise
mahlobo
kuThixo.
a shebise ho
Asazi.
Modimo. Ha re tsebe
Idlala ipeni yenu.
ipeni ya
Kodwa
lona
Ntate Losabe,
bana ba Ntate
kodwa amehlo
Losabe,
wenu
empa mahlo a
abhekisele
lona
kuThixo.
a shebiseng ho
Alipha amandla
Modimo
ka
a le
uThixo.
fe matla Modimo
Alithwale ka uThixo.
a le apese
Ngoba sazi thina
ha re tsebe rona
le nto sisaba yiyo.
e re tlabang
Kodwa
yona
siyayazi
re a tseba hore
wakuvela
ha
uYesu.
hlaha Jesu
Thina
rona
sifana naye.
re tla tshwana le yena
Asazi,
ha re
man.
tsebe
Sizoba njani?
re tla ba jwang
Sizoba inteko wethu.
bakhutheho ya
Kodwa siyazi
Jesu
okokuba
e re tsebang ke hore
wakuvela
ha
kuKristu.
ka hlaha Jesu
Thina
rona
siyokufana
re tla
naye.
tshwana le
Hobane
yena
mmuso kwa hao le matla le kganya. Hobane 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 mmuso kwa hao le matla le kganya. Ka Jesu Kriste morena wa rona. Amen. Sizophuma bantu kwethu.
re tlotswa ba Yesu
Siyakulaa ndawo yokuthembela.
re ya mane tulong ya tshepiso
Ze ningayeki sizodwa.
le ska labela tlohela ausodwa
Ukuthandaza.
go rapela
Kunye nabantwana bakho.
ha mmoho le bana ba
Siyakwazi
hao
okokuba
re a tseba hore
umuntu ohleliyo
o motho ya dutseng
kuThixo.
ho Modimo
Uyamazi ubukhulu
o
bukaThixo.
tseba boholo ba
Anipha
hae
amandla uThixo.
a le fe matla
Anomeleze.
a le tiise
Anipha amandla
a
uThixo.
le fe matla
Anithwale.
a le
Impilo
pese
zethu
ka maphelo a rona
zisandleni sikaThixo.
di matsong a
UYesu
Modimo
Kriste inkosi
ka
yethu.
Jesu Kriste
Amen.
morena amen re tlotswa ba Yesu
Masenze
ha re etse
umthandazo.
thapelo
Phambi koba ke senze ke umthandazo.
pele ha re tla etsa thapelo
Ikhona ke announcement zayo zapha ekhaya.
ho na le ntho e tla buang mona hae
Ezaba ke umkomandlela.
e tla bang he hore re kgone ho tswa
Sizawunikele ke kwi-announcements.
Bagaetsho go kopiwa gore ha family e ya ko mabitleng phutego yone e sale e tla serviwa everything mo sekolong please a ke re ra itse gore go na le di-restrictions tse dintsi ke a leboga
Masenze ke lo mthandazo. Bawo wethu wasezulwini osinikileyo ukholo lwenyaniso nethemba liqinisekileyo nguYesu Kristu inkosi yethu. Siyakuthandaza ukuba usincede ukuba sihlale njengabo abakholwayo bobudlelwane obangcwele ukucelelwa kwezono nokuvikelana ebomini bokunaphakade uze uliqinise olukholo lwethemba phakathi kwethu yonke imihla yobomi bethu ngenxa yothando lonyana wakho enguYesu Kristu umsindisi wethu. Amen. Masithabathe ke ufefe.
ha re nkeng mohau
Ufefe lenkosi yethu nguYesu Kristu. Uthando lukaThixo nobudlelwane bomoya oyingcwele. Okuhlale ngaphakathi kwethu inkosi yethu nguYesu Kristu ibuya. Amen. Amen. Sizophuma ke bantakwethu.
re tlotswa ba Yesu
I know that my Redeemer lives, and that in the end he will stand upon the earth. Even though that my skin has been destroyed, yet in my flesh I will see him. For we brought nothing into this world. Kyabonakala sinawuphuma nanto. Inkosi yayibolekile kwa inkosi ethabathileyo. Sesedla ubomi sekufeni. Uncedo lethu sifumana kubani na? Sifumana kuThixo odaleke izulu nomhlaba. I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live. Even though he dies, he who lives and believes in me will never die. Igama lenkosi malibongwe. Sesedla ubomi kufeni lethu. Silubona kuThixo odaleke izulu nomhlaba. Zangana emhlabeni. Ungasofuma nanto. Inkosi yayibolekile kwa inkosi ethabathileyo. Igama lenkosi I know that my Redeemer lives and that in the end he will stand upon the earth. Even though that my skin has been destroyed, yet him. Igama lenkosi malibongwe. ma se ubezele komsebenzi ke wasombawu sifumane ke umthana uba ngwalisekeleni ngoba
Refumane phapelo e ka hlonolofatsang le ditla.
sicele kokuba xa kuzawuhlahlwa umzimba
Amen. Uthewa
kukho ke le ngoma ezawudlalwa ifamily masithandazeni Nkosi Yesu Kristu owaleliswa ingcwabeni elitsha likaYosefu waza ngoko walingcwalisa ingcwaba lokuba ibe yindawo yokuthemba ebantwini bonke bakho. Nceda siyakuthandaza usikelela ohlambulile ongcwalisela ingcwaba ukube libe yindawo yokuphumla ngoxolo nokugcwalisa umzimba wesicaka sakho esakunikela elingcweni lakho oluhle. Wena luvuko unobomi uhleli ulawula kunye noyihlo nomoya wengcwele emnye uThixo ngonaphakade. Uzawuhlaketya umzimba uzathewa emnye izawudlawa ke le ngoma ecele ifamily akabafile eyesithibeni ifamily.
Found worthy in the heavens or the earth to pay the debt of sin for everyone. Who can win the victory over death, hell, and the grave? It's the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Jesus Christ the Son. sing it. He alone is worthy. To worship and adore. Oh, yes. The Lamb of God. Victorious. My risen. He purchased our redemption. Oh, yes, he did. Our righteousness is He. Exalt the name. Jesus. He is worthy. Worthy. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. Let the humble hear it and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me.
asihlabele ntomgama arike thoko then sikwazi ukuba sizongena kule nkqubo
re tsebe ho kena mosebetsing wa rona
yokuqala nje masiqale mhlawumbi ukuthi siqhube le nkonzo umntu ozalwe ngumfazi emihlobomi bakhe umfitshane lizelela usizi uyavela abese yanqaqula njengentyatyambo emke njengesithunzi angakahlali endaweni sisedla ubomi sekufeni singafumana kubani uncedo sifumana kuThixo uNkosi wethu uqumbileyo ngokufanele izono zethu uthi noko Nkosi Thixo ungcwele Thixo somandla msindisi ungcwele unenceba enkulu ungasilahleli ezintlungwini zokufa kunaphakade ungavumi ukuba sithi ngexesha lokugqibela ngenxa yentlungu zokufa sahlukane nawe ngenxa yokuba kuthe wakholeka kuThixo somandla ngenceba yakhe enkulu wawunikela kuye umphefumlo walo tatu Losabe Samuel othandiweyo ungasekhoyo siyawunikela umzimba wakhe emhlabeni umhlaba emhlabeni uthule ethulweni uthuthe ethutheni sinethemba liqinileyo ngokuvukela bomeni ngaye uNkosi yethu nguYesu Kristu owakwenza kumela kumbi umzimba nokuthobeka kwethu ukuze wona wenziwe ofana umzimba wozuko lwakhe ukusebenza kwalo nakho ukuzithobela phansi kwakhe izinto zonke ndeva izwi liphuma ezulwini sithi kumbhala uthi baneyona bafela enkosini thathela apha we usho umoya ukuba bayophumula ekubuleleni kwabo Nkosi senzele inceba Kristu senzele inceba Thixo somandla ithi hlale kuwe imiphefumulo yamalungisa afazikisiweyo siyawunikela ngentubeko ezandleni zakho izandla zomdali uthembekileyo onomsindisi onenceba enkulu umphefumulo wesicaka sakho umzalwane othandiweyo siyakubongoza ngolulamo olukhulu kuba ibe yinto ethandekayo kuwe uhlambulule siyakuthandaza ngegazi lemvana emsulwa eyabulwa ukuba sizizono zehlabathi ukuze kuhlanjulwe konke ukungcola kusulileyo kulo mhlaba wonkani ukuze umzimba namaqhinga kaSathana uze wona unikele kuwe umsulwa ongenasiphako usifundise thina sahleli siqonde ukufa kuba kusengcibekweni ukuphila kwethu sikwazi ukuyibala imihla yethu ngoba sibhekise inhliziyo zethu ebulumkweni basezulwini okuyabo singenise ebomini bokunaphakade imfanelo kaYesu Kristu ukuphela kwenyana wakho inkosi yethu amen. Thixo nenceba isewe Nkosi yethu nguYesu Kristu ulovuko obubomi athi okholwa kuwe abuhle bomi nokwafileyo athi obudlayo ubomi okholwa kuwe angaze afe konaphakade uthi kananjalo wasifundisa ngompostoli wakho ungcwele uPawulos ukuba singalili njengabanganathemba ngenxa yabalele bekuwe siyakubongoza ngolulwamo bawo ukuba usivuse ezonweni zona zokufa sivukele bomlungiseni wena bobubomi siyasithi sakumka singabikho siphumule kuwe njengoko sinethemba ngakunyana lodadwe umzalwane wethu sithele ukweni nabo bonke abafileyo ngomhla wokugqibela sibe nokwamkeleka phambi kwakho sifumane ilizwi lentsikelelo elakuthatha unyana wakho weyintanda kubo bonke akubathandayo bahlonelele sithi yizani nina abantwana bakabawo abasikeleleyo nibodleke lifa bobukumkani ulungiselele nina ngasekusekweni kwehlabathi zosiphe okuba unenceba ngenxa kaYesu Kristu inkosi yethu amen. Sigqibile ke inkonzo ke yomngcwabo siqedile sawuphatha bonke salukofanele kukho kuvula kwelitye kufuneka hona lipulo yalezwe bonke sacikiswa ke abaphathi bethu ukuthi sithini ke kanti ngakunje sabonisiwa hore re etsa jwang. Okay, siyabule ke kuthiwa ke abaphathi bazavela ke umhlaba abaqala umhlaba ke sikwazi ukulekelisa osivulekla okay sizawuvula ke le nkonzo yokuvula kwelitye sayivula thebelezo yawuvula lizwe Thixo onamandla wonke wena uyigcinile imiphefumulo bonke abantu kuleyo qinile ke imiyalelo yakho abasebethulile ubuzima benyama kuthiwa ke kwelithuba langoku sawunikela ke family then before ke sawuqhubekela kwimfuyo ukuvula kwelithu somandla wonke wena kuzindileyo ngemphefumlo yabo bonke abazivulekileyo bezigcinileyo imiyalelo yakho abesithuliweyo kunzima benyama bababeka ebukhanyeni bakho siyabulela nxa uthe basinike ithuba ukuba sikose uzomise kwelingcwaba lomdade wethu umzalwane wethu osele phungisiweyo kathazo nezima zomhlaba siyalibonga silidumise igama lakho elingcwele ngenxa yabantu bonke abafi bekholwa kuwe benalo kuwe noloyiko lwakho siyakuthandaza ngenxa yokufefela inqaba yakho ukuba ukhawulezise kamsinya kulizalise ke inani labanyulwa bakho ukuze sithi thina nabo bonke abafele bakholwe kwakho sizuze ukuzalisa kwakho okungaphakade ngenxa kaYesu Kristu Nkosi yethu. Amen. Masifuna manike isifundo sethu esingawuvulekililike. It's going to be a very short service. Incwadi njengoba kebhaliwe ngumvangeli uYohana isahluko ke sesesithoba sesithandathu Yohane chapter 6 verse 68 yaba Simon Petros uaraba are morena kaya humang tiwena ya nang le mantswe ya bophelo bo sa feleng elilizwi lamazwi kaThixo singafumani ndawo phakathi kwintliziyo zethu Nkosi yethu Jesu Kristu buya apha ke bantakwethu sifumaneke ilizwi lethu lokuba ke libhaliwe ngumvangeli uYohana uPetros esithi ke kuye Nkosi sizaya phi kusukela apha kuba nguwe wedwa wena phela unamazwi unobomi bungapheliyo khaya lakaba uphike khaya lakaba ulusabe sizophuma ke apha emangcwabeni asikwazi siniyalele kubantu balapha emhlabeni kodwa sinisake kuThixo uthi uPetrose wakuthetha noYesu Nkosi sobheka phi na ngoba nguwe nje unawo amazwi awobomi obungenaphakade kamanye amagama akhona amazwi but la mazwi bantakwethu are just temporary yiyo loo nto uNkosi uPawulos esithi for what we see is temporary what we do not see is everlasting esibona ngamehlo ngezomzuzwana esingabonwa ngamehlo sibekona phakade uPetros bantakwethu uyayazi kokuba once they go away from Jesus they're going to be vulnerable kwizinto zalapha emhlabeni lokho kufuna izwi ekaYesu yayaziyo kokuba alipheli elizwi likaThixo alipheli izwi Yesu Kristu sizawuyaphika Nkosi asisuka apha ngoba nguwe wedwa unamazwi okuphilisayo kona phakade nani ke sisabantwana bakho asazawuthikeni kuni uzothi kuni namhlanje aniphuma apha nipha amazwi azawuthi ukhona uYesu namazwi wakhe akapheli awethu amazwi ayaphela bomezi wakhe ayaphela kodwa amazwi kaYesu akapheli yiyo loo nto yadinga enye imini abafundi bakaYesu abakaYohana asebulewe uYohana bamthatha umzimba wakhe bamsa emangcwabeni ithi iBhayibhile basuka apho baya kuYesu yiyo loo nto nathi sakuYesu bantakwethu ngoba lilitye uthi kawunyaka kanune koni elilitye libekwe apha ithi impendulo izawuba sesikhumbuzo zayizukulwana ezizukulwana zakuquza ngokuba ukuba Semi Losabe bakwazi uzabe sithi ulapha uyamfokelele khona Osman Commander, ilithwale bezo ngalo zakhe siyabubela ekugqibeleni bantakwethu sizotike kuni ngenye imini siyasebenza komnye umsebenzi apha ku-SADC Youth Movement saya kwilizwe laseRwanda siyojonga laa nto kuthiwa igenocide ka-1994 yathi ngenye imini xa sibuyayo eRwanda siqabele phaa kunqwele mdaka xa sihamba over other countries.
ha se tsamaya hodimo ha
Kuthi umqhubi kukho ele sound evala phaa emacaleni ithi.
ho na le modumo o
We must make sure ukuthi sibopheke amabhanti.
shebe le bofile
Ngoba ngoba sitangena kumafu anamandla amakhulu.
kena marunga na le
Kanti apha sisi uhleli enye inkwenkwe apha ufake ii-headphones udlala ke ii-games kule-tablet yakhe ngokusimjongile lo mntana sibe ngenye asazi kokuba sizothini lo mntana hambani nekuyesu ngoba amazi wakhe amekhona phakade lo mntana uyadlala sothukile thina yintoni na uzozeka ngeempilo zethu hlobo zethu yokuthandaza sakumbuza nje ntonda yintoni nazala wena sothukile uthike kuthi the pilot of this aeroplane is my father who will reach our destination hlobo zethu yokuthandaza nathi watakwethu iimeko zethu iimpilo zethu zikuthixo batakwethu bathandekayo noba singaphakathi kumnqwelo omnteleka bobomi siyayazi ngokuba the pilot of this aeroplane is my father nakwenzeka ntoni izakwithi umoya nemvula ubumnyama siyayazi ngokuba owethu uthixo is the pilot of this aeroplane masini kuyesu amaziwake sisi amengona phakade awethu aphela khona apha yesu akapheli Yesu Kristu Nkosi yethu amen masifumane ke umthandazo
harifumane thapelo
sokucela ke
re tlo kopa he
sizosusa ke elalapho
re tlose leselalane
sibone ukuba kufana ntoni
re bone ho ngwetse ngwane
bacela ke abafamili
bafamili
basuse ke elalapho sikwazi ubona
ba re suthisetse leselalane re tsebe ho ka bona
sifumane futhi uzawufunda
sifumane le ya tla bala
lo mbhalo
mongolo o ngotsweng mane
siyalivula ke lilike egameni loyise egameni lonyana egameni lomoya oyingcwele uyesu kristu inkosi yethu amen masifumane ke sifundo ukuthi kubhalwe ntoni
harifumane ya tla balang hore ho ngwetswengwe
egameni loyise lonyana nomoya oyingcwele amen
Beloved husband, our father, son, brother, twin, uncle, cousin, and friend, Samuel Mr Machuisa Samuel, born 1965 on the 1st of October, died on the 24th of May 2021. May your beautiful, loving soul rest in peace, my love. Moto ora pulana, Nina tipi ntonot.
siyagqibezela ke nkonku wena thixo ubukhulu obungaphezu konke nkosi okhanyo thixo okhanyo kunaphakade thixo onokwazi konke kuwe makubekho udumo wena uzalisileyo umhlaba nalo lizulu ubukhulu bakho wena ubonakalise ubukhulu bakho nokudala izinto zonke cela ukusondela kuwe ngentlobeko ngokholo olupheleleyo ngenxa kayesu kristu inkosi yethu amen siyabulela nxa ukuthenga lo mzuzu kwakholeka kuwe ukuba masihlangane ngaphasi kolondolozo lwakho nofefe lwakho ukuze size kusomisa elilitye elisikhumbuzo phezu kwengcwaba alo mzalwane osele endulukile kuya ekhanyeni lwakho siyacela bawo nofefe ukuba uthamsanqaniswe ngobukho bakho amen Gqibezela ke umthandazo uxolela ke izono zethu. Nceda ubulwele bethu. Yamkela imithandazo yethu ngenxa kaYesu Kristu umkhululi wethu. Odumileyo nonyanisekileyo kuwe Thixo ngelontathu. Makubekho uzuko nokhanyo konaphakade. Amen. Yalibeka elilitye phezu kwelingcwaba ukuze libe sisikhumbuzo konaphakade salo ubizo kuwe ngegama loyise lenonyana lomoya oyingcwele. Amen.